right, welcome back to the planet. This is the 13th one I'm filming, and I'm actually so surprised and happy that I'm making it this far down the road. This one's called First. It's going to be around the hip hop and trap genre based. What I'm trying to do with this, the goal is to get a little bit more saucy with my vocals on it. Try something a little bit new, just like I've been doing with the other tracks, using my vocals as like an instrument layer to everything else. But this one has a lot of orchestral stuff to it. So let's get into it and let's see how this writing process goes. Let's go. All right, new format. We're in 16:9 wide, and yeah. So here's the session for First, and what I'm gonna do is show you the breakdown of the instrumentation I have so far. Of course, you can see I have a lot of layers going on already, and it's not exactly a lot of instruments. I wanted to do it where there's a lot of air and space for me to work with my vocals in this entire session. So what I'm gonna do is solo out the chord progression. That's the first basis of the track, and then we'll go in and hear what the lead cello is between the two layers. So here it is. I'm going to double click it open. You see that I have the expressive chord plugin for indie pop. That preset there is going on in the expressive plugins, expressive chords, and let's play it up. Now I'm going to add in that lead. I'm going to bring the rest of the beat in here. Let me zoom in. Don't forget, y'all can see me on the other side here, so I'm trying to get used to this whole new setup. Yay! All right, so cello 1, that's just your chord progression. That's in your expressive chords indie pop preset, and then cello 2 over here, which I'll give you a solo on that itself, just to kind of play it out. Now, I do recognize in terms of the MIDI mapping of this, I do want to get the velocities to make this sound like I'm actually having a real cello played throughout of it. So that means the characteristics and dynamics are there. When I was writing this, it was really a matter of me getting the melody out of my head before thinking about the expressions and characteristics of the actual instrument there. So once I'm done with that, I should have something with a lot more dynamic and stuff. But at this moment, it sounds like it's really just very AI sounding, I guess, right? Maybe? No. Fuck AI. Let's get into the next layer. So I do love a heavy bass, and I know I have to put some limiters on this. Again, it's very bare bones. So the structure of this, where I'm at so far, is just a matter of me getting the framework of what this track's going to be before getting into getting the dynamics down and getting the mixing and blending of everything else down. So this is the bass line itself. I'll actually couple that in with the drum track because, well, that's important. Let's bring that back in. I think this section here is what I kind of imagine to be the chorus. So let me put a loop around it here. And then I'll show you even more why by bringing in the vocal layers. So let's unfold that group here. And let's play it back from this section here. I'm just give you like this much here. Whoops, let's do that again. And then we'll play it back. We're the real ones that make it. Give me your worst. Make sure it hurts. Don't let me get back up off of your curse. Yeah. Put me first. If that's offensive to you, then I'm better off laying in dirt.
sure it hurts. Don't let me get back up off of your curse. Yeah, I'm putting me first. And if that's offensive to you, then you're better off laying in dirt. Oh, no. Yeah.
And then at this point, I guess I've decided I'm picking up on the hi-hats. Now, I haven't made full decisions in terms of what's sticking and what's not. I think I'm gonna kind of revisit this entire session with the same direction that I've been doing with the newer ones, where I'm writing in clip view as opposed to in session view or arrangement view. But once I'm done that, then I'm gonna have a lot more ability to play around and mix around all the components of the song, just as if I was DJing the parts out. And the same thing with the vocals. I think that the writing process so far, the writing process has actually been a lot more fun for me to just have everything in the clip view and just kind of playing around with what the order of lyrics are. Even though, like, I know when you write it out, you write out your lyrics, you kind of have everything set from start to finish in terms of how you're delivering your lyrics and your verses. But yeah, that's me. This is where we are.
And if that's offensive to you, then you're better off laying in dirt. Oh, no. Yeah.
Let's see if I can copy this guy right over.
You better off laying in dirt. Do me your worst. Make sure it hurts. Don't let me get back up off of your curse. Yeah, I'm putting me first. And if that's offensive to you, then you're better off laying in dirt.
All right, so let me see. What am I thinking? Where do I want to go with this? I'm going to do this. I'm going to copy some things over. No, Siri, stop. Yeah, I was doing the most. Siri, shut up. All right. Let's do copy you. I think this is going to make things a lot more easy for the entire writing process of the song when I am at the point where I don't really know what I want to do with and how I want to flesh things out. So Lindsay, here we go. Is that a repeat? Yeah, that is a repeat. All right, cool. And we'll take you. Of course, I'm going to want to rename these accordingly so I know what section of the track I'm working with so far. Mostly for the entire song, this chord progression remains the same until it gets to this section here. So I'm going to take you. I'm really eyeballing it just to make sure. Yeah. All right, cool. So we got that down. All right. So yeah, tapping back and forth between arrangement and session, or clips and session view. Sometimes I'm just at a loss for these titles. Like, what am I doing? Here, this will actually show me. Arrangement view and session view. Arrangement and session. You see, I learn something new every day. I know it sounds completely foolish that I don't have these titles stuck in my head, but like after bouncing back through so many DAWs, I'm just like, what do you call this? What do you call this? Anyway, let's keep it cooking. I'm going to now copy the leads. You know, it's going to go here because you don't start on the first phrase. And then we're going to go you, copy you. I know you start on the second. And now if I have push open in front of me as well, push 3. So now I can just kind of go in and be like, all right.
I can't see you full of crowd with amnesia. Pick me, bitch, I cry, please. Smudge it up, I can't reach you. Oh no, I ain't got time for fake ones. We the real ones that make it. We the real ones that make it.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna mute those vocals out because I know it likes to attack my pod mic here. I'm gonna bring you in. I know those are similar. So let's do you this favor. I'm gonna join you two, I hope. I do that? Did I do it? Copy that. Copy. All right, I'm gonna join these two. It is again the same thing. And I'm gonna copy you. And now, actually I have to take you out of there because you don't belong. I'm pretty sure this is, yeah. This is the section that I'm anticipating would be the bridge in the entirety of the song. Yeah. Verse. No, this is the verse, and I'm thinking this one up here is going to be the chorus. More of. All right, so we've got rename you intro cello. Wait, no, is that the bridge one? Oh, let's see. Yeah, the verse. And then that leaves. All right. When in doubt, we can bring it back into arrangement view and see where we're at. So. All right, and then for you. I haven't armed the channel, sucks. This is gonna be chorus channel, actually. Yeah, chorus cello gets doubled, duplicated, blah blah. Intro, chorus, open, verse, bridge. Use this one. Does not belong. All right, so we're going to delete that one because we already have you over here under the chorus cello. Nope. I hate when this happens. Oh, give me a fucking break, will you? All right, naming off all these clips. Done. It is there. So I got my intro cello, I got my chorus and chorus lead, I got my verse and verse lead, I got my bridge and bridge lead. They're ready to go. The last section that I have, which is basically meant to just tie off the rest of the song. Yeah. So I'm going to put this in as my outro cello. Capitalizations are off. That's fine. I could live without it. And outro lead. Bam, done. Okay. All right, back to the arrangement view out of session. Now what I can do is place in my basses. That's full show. I'll put my basses in there. I know you belong there. You really should be just tied together, but anyway, it is chorus, verse, this is a full chorus, actually, so we're gonna have to go back. So I'm gonna do you and you. I'm gonna copy these guys down here. Half chorus is the first one that I came in with. So the half chorus usually is a means to like open up the song with like all right, this is where it's going. And then it goes from half chorus to the first verse. And then that first verse goes into the first full chorus. And then after that first full chorus, we go into the first full verse. A little bit different of a framework of writing, but I think I kind of pulled this from like pop structure. It's changed up a little bit over the years because I'm really thinking like pop punk pop structure as opposed to like pop. But here we are. Let's take it into, what did I got so far? You a half chorus, you a full chorus. It's a little wild. A wild. And let me see if I can play around with these a little bit more. Bridge. Let me get my bridge clip in there from my bass. Chorus. Bridge bass is in. Outro. Outro does not have any bass on it, which is good. And in terms of full, yeah. So the drums are the only things that are going to switch up the dynamic of rhythm throughout the rest of the entire session so far, until I decide what I'm going to do with what and where. Back to the arrangement view. Let's see what I got here. I got an empty audio track. I wasn't really planning on doing anything with this now. I'm just going to drop this to the bottom here. And let's open this clip up here. We're going to do the drum chorus half core. Wait, what? You have nothing? Oh. All right, cool. Copy you. You are going to be the verse drum. Why don't I have names on them? A little weird. Let me know these guys are my chorus. I'm gonna join that as one lengthy clip because you're the full chorus. My bad. So that covers two. That covers that. That covers that. And then we have another. This is gonna be first full verse. So I really got to make sure I label first, like as in fulls and then halves. And we want these guys to be duplicated down here. It's going to play as my full verse. All right, full verse. Renaming it full verse cello. All right. Was that it? This guy here. All right, so now that I have everything pretty well laid out and titled out properly in my arrangement view, my session view, that part, now I can kind of play around with the dynamics of what the structure of the song is going to be like. The vocals I left in arrangement view, and I'm really just going to have to figure out what I want to do with that. But yeah, for now, actually. So at this point, what I'm going to do is play around with the sections a lot more and then hash out some more ideas for what I want to do vocally. So I'm going to do this as like maybe a 2-part segment, but we're going to come back to it for sure with some little more ideas and clips and stuff in there, kind of just demonstrating what I want to do with my vocals and how I want to kind of do that new saucier, something different, something elegant with the track altogether. But yes, this is your first glimpse of First, and I hope you're enjoying this so far. Like, subscribe, comment if you are enjoying this. I appreciate you guys tapping in. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.